guess it's reconnected now. All right. Anyway, welcome or welcome back to my channel. And today I just want to talk about real quick microlocks and the cost thereof. Okay. So I'm doing a little retie kind of because I'm not going to finish tonight, but I just wanted to do a couple hints this big dookie braid right here or dookie twist, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I was just thinking about like when people talk to me or I talk to people about microlocks and some of the reasons why they haven't or are not willing to um, get micro locks or sister locks or any type of tiny locks, small locks. Um, Usually the answer is because they cost a lot. But here's the thing. When you get micro locks or sister locks or whatever, you only pay the price for an installation. You pay that price one time. Now it is pretty pricey. However, it's not as pricey as what you've been paying without having microlocks, without even having microlocks. I hope that makes sense. So what I'm saying is you pay well over the installation price of microlocks or sister locks just in life in general. If you Google how much we Black women in America spend on hair care, they'll say something weird like 500 something dollars annually, but we know that's false off the bat because wigs these days cost way more than that, and we always got them on our heads. Okay, so one thing that they do say is that we spend 9 times more than anybody else in the United States of America, which is wild because we are literally the smallest population of the country, maybe outside of one or two demographics of people or types of demographic of people. I don't know how you say that correctly, but anyway, we're 13% of the country, but we spend 85% on the sales of or in the ethnic hair care, not even ethnic hair care, just the hair care industry, period. Okay. 85% of the sales come from 13% of the population. That don't make no sense. Okay. And considering that we're the most impoverished people in, and that's not funny, but the most impoverished demographic in the country, that don't make sense either. So anyway, I said all that to say you actually paying more if you got loose natural hair, and especially if you got this kind of loose natural hair, than you are by not having microlocks. First off, let's just look at the definition of these words: cost and investment, really, because that's really what it is. The cost of hi, how are you guys? I did not expect to see anybody on here this late. So hello and welcome. So anyway, I was saying the cost of microlocks is not what people really think there are. So depending on the type and size of microlocks that you get, you'll pay anywhere from, I don't know, I'll say about 800 to, I don't know, a good 2,500, depending on the length of your hair. If you got long hair, you're gonna pay a little bit more, maybe a lot more, depending on who your loctician is, their skill level, their ability, how fast they move. And if you have shorter hair, you'll pay a little less. Either way, the cost is worth it. Why? Because you're already paying that, buying the products that you buy, buying the extensions that you buy over and over and over and over again. Mind you, let me tell y'all what the definition of cost is. The definition of cost is the amount or equivalent paid for or charged for something. Okay. It is also a loss, a penalty, or an expense. You don't get anything back with any of those, but we pay for 9 times more than the rest of the American population in hair care. It makes no sense, y'all, for real, it don't. But anyway, here's what I think is so crazy about microlocks. Most people don't see it as an investment, but that's really what it is. If you think about it, you pay for an installation, but everything that you get with a good installation, because some of these people be scamming y'all. Some of y'all be getting scammed, okay? And I'm so sorry. Don't stop getting scammed. If you pay for an installation via sister locks loctician or loctician who's not a sister loctician, don't matter. If you do it yourself, you're going to save significantly on your hair for however long you keep your locks in versus how much you would with just loose natural hair, or even if you perm your hair, something like that. It really don't even matter. But y'all, an investment is an allocation of money or time or any resources into an asset or something that's going to return on your investment. So I said that to say microlocks is an investment. All right. your hair, it's your hair. It stay on your head. Hey, hi girls, how are you? Hi guys. I don't know. I miss you guys. I'm not on here that often. Actually, I'm usually over on TikTok because let me just tell y'all real quick why this is like this in my brain. I don't know, but TikTok is like a room. It's a small room, but YouTube in my brain is like a stadium. So I like to be over on TikTok, but I'm trying to venture out. Thank you so much, Beans. Oh my goodness, y'all remember that show? Even Stevens with Beans. Sorry. Anyway, sorry y'all. I only got like 2 more minutes on here, but anyway, I said all that to say, y'all, MicroLocks is it's an investment. So don't worry about the cost, or maybe do worry about the cost. If you don't want to pay somebody to do it, just do it yourself. There's so many different avenues you can take versus spending money on hair that you have to keep replacing every how often? 2 months, or I don't know how often y'all get your hair done these days. I I can't I can't I can't tell you. But what I do know is that I'm getting a pretty penny on my investment. I got a good return on my investment, okay? Considering I did my own hair for free. Um and not even because I wanted to, because oh, thank you. Listen, don't hype me up. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. We gotta go to bed. Well, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning here where I am. Hi, sir, and interrupt. I'm here to bring you news that you just earned 500 in a trip to Palm Beach, Florida. Thank you very much, Porter. How you gonna send it to me? Okay, so I don't remember what I was saying. Okay, investment and cost, y'all. Those are not the same thing. We pay a lot more as it pertains to our hair. Um, we pay with our time because y'all. Let me tell you, before I locked my hair, it took me 3 days to wash my hair, detangle it, not to mention condition it. To wash it, condition it, detangle it, and style it. 3 days. Oh, Beans, I'm so sorry. I'm going right after this live. Right after this live, I'm going. And I'm not gonna be here for long, y'all. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. But hopefully, I'm gonna try to get on a little earlier tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I am not a very public speaking person, but I'm trying to put myself out there a little more. But anyway, especially because this is just so important to me. Anyway, all I want to say is get MicroLocks or sister locks, whatever kind of tiny locks. And when I say those kind of locks, I mean the ones that you can interlock. Now, oh, thank you, Beans. I appreciate that. Y'all do it. I mean, why not? This channel here is called Lock Love. Now, we love all the locks, but especially the MicroLocks, okay? For certain. And anyway, I don't know if you guys ever been to my channel or seen any of the shorts or whatever. I just really talk about how to maintain MicroLocks for real. I don't talk much about transitioning into MicroLocks. Maybe that's something that I'll get into on here. I don't really know. But if you are interested, my website is called Lock Love. So you can go check that out if you want. Anyway, I am getting off now because it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning and I was supposed to do this a lot earlier than I did.